is Jack Barber. I'm a senior business consultant for Exotek. Prior to working for Exotek, I worked for National Instruments for 30 years. I was responsible for the NI Alliance Partner Program for 15 of those years. Well, system integrators have always been integral to National Instruments efforts. It historically sold tools to engineers and scientists as hardware and software products and relied on the customer to develop their own solutions. And the integrators really came to bear as the platform expanded. They really needed people that were experts in the platform to go in and build solutions for their customers. Well, National Instruments first came to CSIA in the late 1990s looking for industrial integration partners as their products moved out to the factory floor. To be honest with you, didn't have much success in recruiting the industrial integrators. They were pretty wed to their platforms of choice. But what National Instruments did find was an association of systems integrators that were really focused on best practices on how to be the best system integrators they could, and we found that very interesting for our own integrator. So as our partners grew to take on larger and larger applications, we recognized the importance of not only their technical acumen in the National Instruments platform, but also their business acumen to run larger businesses that could take on larger projects. So yes, we did look at CSIA certification and eventually adopted it as a way to vet their business practices so that if we were going to promote them as a top partner, that we could do that with that sort of qualification in place. System integration is a tough business. Inevitably, companies struggle in doing that. That can lead to project failure, eventually leading to whether it's the customer or the vendor having to kind of pick up the pieces. So it's important, I think, to look at something like CSIA and the certification process as a way of kind of mitigating those risks and make sure that the companies that you are partnering with are adopting industry best practices. So another real possible ramification is you might end up actually limiting your customer options. If you don't have partners that are growing and able to take on larger projects, then you may potentially limit the option that your customers have. Thereby, you may actually end up limiting your overall market share and your ability to serve that market with qualified partners. I think there was a lot of value in adopting an industry standard as our method for certifying best practices. We didn't really have to tell the partners, you have to run your business this way. We were just really asking them to stand up to what was an industry standard, essentially what their brethren said was best practices, and demonstrate their abilities to live up to that standard.